What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I want to talk about Madden and how great of a learning tool it can be. If you're looking to get cut from your football team, Madden is an invaluable resource. If you applied the things we're going to talk about today, I would imagine you could probably be cut as soon as that practice. When you look at the safety reactions here, all the routes are being ran underneath except that wide receiver and how he elects to cover. From the back pedal to the awkward movement of opening his hips, to making sure when he runs over, he plays underneath the entire defensive sequence, it really is astonishing how, if you could somehow learn to master that lack of awareness, how quickly you could find yourself being off the team. I want to show maximum football as well here, to be fair, and I just want to look at some of the differences. Sure, that animation needs to be a lot better, but the back pedal certainly is good. The way the players pursue over, and the way, most importantly, he plays over the top. But when we just look at some still images here, this is not traditionally how you would see a cornerback backpedal and focus on a receiver that's getting open. Instead, this is someone that's just focused way too much on his zone. When you look at maximum football, you see that traditional backpedal that you would see a defensive back take, as well as a focus to the one receiver that's coming open. And then obviously accounting for that is so important. When you take a look at this from the other side with Madden, you can see very similar routes, but just the ineptitude of how he plans on covering. I mean, you're giving up all this ground, and that's what really hurts. But that's also something you're going to learn from this game. Once you've given up all this ground, the great thing is no matter what happens, even if you run back some of it, you're not in a position to do anything. Even on this deflection, because you've given up so much ground, you've completely taken yourself out of the play. And if you can put this on film enough, I want you to understand the mindset you have to have. You're looking at being 5 to 10 yards behind your corner and 20 yards in front of the play. So it takes a true talent to let all that ground go to waste and let yourself get caught up underneath. So when you know that, and then you look at how you come over and you somehow play underneath the whole play, I mean, that really is something that you're going to have to hone in on to just play that poorly. When you go back to maximum football, I mean, again, you're playing over the top because you're the safety, but who needs to do that if you actually want to stay on the team? And when you go back and look at Madden, even in these plays, understand, this is not a coverage sack. This is a sack because the receiver was open, and for some reason, it just took the game so long to throw the ball that the quarterback had to wind up in order to do so. So if you think this is related to the safety covering the player better, it's not. It's just an elongated pass animation. You're not going to have that luxury in real life. So understand that in real life, when you have a player open like this, it's generally going to be caught. So the fact that you keep playing this shallow and not favoring that side of the field when there's nothing else telling you not to, those are going to be things you really have to work on because your complete instincts are going to go against this. But I think if you play enough Madden and put this on film, your coaches are going to be so devastatingly upset with you, they'll have no choice but to make sure you never play a down of football for them again. EA Sports, it's only in the game. Recommend you not do anything of what I just told you to do if you plan on playing football. Appreciate you checking this out, and I will be back very shortly with more commentary.